Okay, then those suggestions have completely gone now, and I'm going to get you to open your eyes and just sit up straight, and you'll feel completely normal, apart from the fact that when I ask you a simple question, you won't be able to answer it. You just won't be able to find the answer to a simple question. It'll be on the tip of your tongue, but you just won't know the answer to a simple question. That's when I ask you, and also when Spanky asks you. You just won't be able to get the answer out. Okay, just sit up and open your eyes for me. That's great.
So, you know, I'm really interested. What colour's your hair?
That's just not there, Ben. It's just gone completely.
No, forget that was a. I'm sorry, that was a quite a stupid question. How many legs do you have?
Well, just probably the same.
Oh, yeah. No, forget. Don't worry about that. I just do you have any hands, or are you an amputee? Do you?
No.
Can you remember if you have any hands? Just got stumps. Can you remember?
That's it.
Yeah, that was very. Sorry, that was a bit of a tough question.
You can't find the words. That wasn't pretty.
That was a bit. Have you got
question.
any questions, Reg, that you think maybe a simpler question rather than if he has hands or not?
Yeah. What's this? What's the city that we're in? And it's gone. It's gone completely. Try and think of it, and the more you try and think of it, it's just gone. Okay, look at me. Look at me. There it is. What's the city?
Christchurch.
Yes, we're in Christchurch. That's right.
Excellent. Okay, Ben, you're doing really well. Look at me and just sleep. Relax deeper and deeper down.
That's incredible. Hey, and you just touched his forehead. So was that? So you were putting the answer just to that specific question, allowing him to access it, or was that to all questions when you did
Just
that?
gives him a slight jolt that makes him realise. Oh, obviously he knows that he's in this state, so it just helps him know that it's okay to break that suggestion. So yeah, that's
amazing.
That's great. Excellent.
That's incredible, eh?
Good fun.
Yeah. And so, how do
just deeper and deeper.
when you bring him out of this state? There's no, not so much no recollection, but there's nothing happens beyond this. Like you can totally uninduce him, and there's no remnants left.
No, nothing left at all. I could leave a post-hypnotic suggestion, but I'll always leave a positive one.
Yeah.
A mistake some hypnotists make is they'll say, when you go to sleep tonight, you'll have the best night's sleep ever. But of course, you get people that work night shifts, and they don't want to sleep that night, so they actually sleep the next day. So I always try and say, next time you sleep, whenever's appropriate for you, you'll have a really good night's sleep. I'll also make him feel like he's had a good massage as well.
Oh, right. And could you leave a suggestion in there for eternity, or is there sort of a limit to how long that suggestion?
There is a limit. That's why a lot of these self-hypnosis tapes and things recommend that you listen regularly.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I can certainly say that next time he wants to return to this state, then all I've got to do is say the word sleep, or tug on his arm, and he'll instantly return to this state, if not deeper.
So we two, what happens now? We two from here would be.
Well, we can just let Ben. Ben, what I want you to do is I just want you to, in your own time, just orient yourself back into the room. Just take that time. Your subconscious needs to process something for you to help you in your everyday life, and when you're absolutely positive that processing has happened, you'll just wake up completely refreshed, and you'll feel like you've had an all-over body massage. You'll feel this has been a really, really good experience. You'll remember everything that's happened, and you'll think it's a really enjoyable experience. But if I want you to return to this state, and if you want to return to this state, that word sleep is still there from me. All I have to do is tug on your arm and say the word sleep, and you'll instantly return to this deep state. So just reorient yourself into the studio whenever you're ready, feeling completely normal and 100% alert. So we just let Ben process that, and eventually he'll...
Should we play a song while he comes to? Is that a good idea? I think that's a good idea. All right. I'll say this very quietly because I don't want to disturb you.
Don't worry.
Is it all right? Okay, I'll just go for it. All right, this is one from the Tiger Tones as we wait for Ben to come out of his hypnotic state. It's called Goragio, What Have You Done? 9:29. Tune to the Artie Breakfast Show, Hypnosis Special. Whew. And we'll come to the end of the show now, but just before we round up this whole thing, Ben, good to have you here.
Hi.
How was that? Do you remember all of what just occurred then?
That's really spinning. I was just talking to Reg just now about it. I can totally remember. It's almost like I can see myself there, but I kind of wasn't me, but I was me. It's a bit hard for me to try and explain.
And so you remember everything
I remember
that happened,
but
it was like it wasn't you.
Totally.
And so you remember getting the itchy sensation?
Yeah, that was a weird one, because that one I didn't feel as strong as, say, the question one.
Yeah, you
The question
were.
one I was absolutely stumped.
Do you know how many legs you have now?
Yeah, I've got 2 legs.
That's right, you've got 2 legs.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing, eh?
That's amazing. But yeah, the itchy bite one was funny because the itchy bites the scratching sensation would come sort of after, like it was almost like you'd say the word, right?
Yeah.
And then the bite would happen, but I wouldn't feel the bite. I'd only feel the itch, but like
really?
after I was getting real confused because
Yeah.
I knew that I was, because there's part of my brain that knew that I was supposed to be, you know, and it was just, can I say a swear word? That was fucked.
Yeah. And I loved how you made an excuse for the bites. Well, you got fleas at your house, right?
Oh, we've got dogs. So
You've got dogs, that's perfect. Hey Ben, thank you for coming in and being our subject.
Thank you.
It does take a bit of bravery sometimes, discovered with people talking, but you're a very gentle hypnotist as well.
You should have seen what he did in the back room. It was amazing.
Oh, I can only imagine. Maybe you can do it on me, Ben, sometime. And I also like that, you know, you've definitely installed something so you can be a repeat customer. I think that's a very good idea. Eh?
Very wise business.
I get nervous if you were ever serving him in the warehouse and you just sleep, you know, be all over. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to BB.
I keep thinking of, have you seen that program Reg Little Britain with the...
Yes, look at your eyes.
I keep thinking of that.
Hey, thanks Ben, and thank you Reg, that's great. Check out www.quicknotist, that's spelled Q-U-I-C-K, like quick, then notice, like N-O-T-I-S-T.com. And also head along to rdu.org.nz, we've got a video that we made of that hypnotic sequence, which we'll hopefully have up quite soon. That's the end of the show. Thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you Reg, thank you.